Hi, I'm Sid from RTINGS.com. This is update number 3 in a long list of new features. This week, we are introducing a new concept, calculated worth. In this video, we will talk about what it is, how it's calculated, and what are the limitations. A rating score is great to know how a product performs compared to another, but it doesn't answer questions regarding its value, since price is not a factor in the scores. For example, the score alone doesn't answer the question, at which price is this product a good deal? A good example for this is the TCL P series. The scores are good, but not especially great. But for its price, it's the best one you can get by far, and this doesn't show when looking at the scores only. This is why we came up with the concept of calculated worth. Our definition of that number is the maximum price to be a better value than its competition. Now, let's take a look at how we generate a number so you can better understand its potential. The first step is to plot all the products on a chart, except for the product that we want to know its worth. The x-axis is the price and the y is the score. On that chart, the best products for your money are the ones on top. For example, between these 2 points, number 1 has a better value than number 2 since they both have the same price, but number 1 is performing better. The second step is to create an area for each point on top that removes all the points that are not as good of a value, which means where the price is more than 10% less and the score less than 0.1 more. Then, determining the worth of a product is to simply check where its rating will fall on the boundary line. For example, a rating of 8 would give a worth of $1,000. It is important not to include the point of the product we want to calculate its worth before drawing that line. For a product that is in the middle, it won't change the result. But if the item is on the boundary, then the maximum price to be a better value than its competition is on the next boundary. On our website, we show the worth next to the score on the review page. This number is updated every hour based on the price of all other products on the market that we tested. For TVs, that number is size dependent, so you will need to select the size that you're looking for in the drop-down. There are a few limitations with that number that you need to be aware of. First, it doesn't tell you which product to buy, only what would be a good price for that product. Second, and more importantly, this assumes your needs match exactly one of our ratings. As soon as there's a difference, what an item is worth to you could be different. For example, the TCL P series has a high worth for video games, but this assumes you play video games directly in front, since viewing angle doesn't have a big impact in this score. If you play video games only at an angle, then that TV is worth less to you because its picture quality degrades at an angle. This is why we have the create your own custom rating functionality, so you can calculate what an item is worth based on your own needs. Note that this feature isn't the most user-friendly to use at the moment, but we are planning on an update in the future to make it easier to customize. At first, we are launching this feature only for TVs. If you guys find it useful, we will also add it for headphones in the future. So that's it. That number has a lot of potential uses, and it should help you in your process of finding the best product for your needs. Let us know in the comments if you have any feedback or other ideas we could do to better represent the value of our product. If you like what we're doing, subscribe to our channel and see you next time.